we are not living in the simple world anymore. When I got in the hardest depression of my life, I bought myself an iPad Pro. I just see this scratch. It's like someone scratched myself. Honestly, is this weakness in the new iPhone? I don't. It's just amazing. Dear Apple company, my name is ILiuha Bro and I am international blogger from Republic of Moldova. I just bought the ultimate iPhone, the latest iPhone. I mean, it's 11 Pro Max. It has 512 gigabytes of memory and is midnight green. You advertise this device as it's extremely durable, so most powerful glass in the smartphone ever. It's a brand new iPhone. I just bought it, and in the first day of having this iPhone, I get this big scratch. I really don't understand why this happening.
Man, I really don't get it. I mean, I really wanted that day to be the special day, so even if I bought myself an iPhone 11 Pro, I also wanted to make all the people around me to be happy, so I bought an Apple Watch for my girlfriend. My iPhone 8 Plus, I make it as a gift for my sister. And I even convinced my best friend to buy also an iPhone 11 Pro and AirPods Pro. So why did I get this guy?
You know, this got me right in the feels. I just bought the most expensive iPhone in the world, the most powerful phone, and I always take care about my devices, and just out of nowhere in the first day, I just see this scratch. It's like someone scratched myself. Honestly, it really hurts myself because I'm not just a guy that have a lot of money and buy a lot of iPhones or Apple devices. I have a very long story with this company, but to have a story with this company you have to have a lot of money. But the most interesting part in this situation is that I am living in Moldova, so if you don't know where that country is or what country is, this is the least visited country from all of Europe. So we are living like 50 years back in the past. Surviving here is extremely hard, but to be an honest Apple customer, it's nearly impossible. I did that. I am truly can say that I am Apple customer. Even if I didn't have a lot of money in my life, somehow I learned how to invest, somehow I learn how to bring the things that I want in my hands. Today I really want to share my experience with this company because I have a lot of history back in the time. I think every Apple customer has his own magical story. So do I. I want to apologize for my English if it's bad. I know it's not perfect, but at least I'm trying my best, so please forgive me if I say something wrong. Okay, my magical story with Apple begins in 2011 when I first time got my computer, so I have able to look a lot of YouTube videos. I used to watch a lot of videos, a lot of tutorials, reviews of the iPhones, and everybody talked about this kind of Apple magic, is Apple magic, Apple magic. I was very curious to understand what is this Apple magic. The most accessible Apple device from that time for me was iPod Touch 4th generation. Honestly, I wanted so bad that device that I even prayed to God. Like every single night for about a few months I was praying to God and I was like, God, please give me an iPod Touch, God, please give me an iPod Touch. And you know, it was magic, really. I can't explain how happy I was, how much happiness that device bring me. After that, I bought myself an iPhone 4S. Again, it was the best device that I ever had at that point. Also, I bought an iPhone 6 Plus, but I get scammed by a gypsy person. While he showed me the phone, it was working perfectly, but when I gave him money and he left, after 10 minutes the screen just didn't respond to my fingers. But I worked my ass off for that phone, and it was very painful for me understanding that I just got scammed with Apple product. It was on my birthday. I set myself a goal that one day I will be able to buy a new iPhone. So I did it. I bought the iPhone 8 Plus. I could choose between iPhone 8 Plus and iPhone 10. At that point, I just wanted the best device and the best design, that it was the perfect version of iPhone at that time. iPhone 10 was like something. it was so new and it needed to be tested by people, but I didn't want to be a tester. I wanted to have a perfect Apple device. So I did. That iPhone 8 Plus bring a lot of positive moments in my life. I started to grow my audience on Instagram. I started to make videos on YouTube, and also I think I was the first person in my country that was shooting a wedding with the phone. I mean, everybody looked strange at me, but when the final result was ready, people really enjoyed that video. So the Apple devices brought me a lot of opportunity. I mean, I even bought a MacBook Pro. It's one of the best, so it is my workhorse. Apple even gave me opportunity to donate money. So when I had the opportunity to buy a new iPhone for my girlfriend, I bought the product red, so that means that $100 from my money will be donated to persons who suffer from SIDA, if I am not wrong. But yeah, that's a really nice feature. Apple really taught me what does it mean to invest your money. So when I buy the iPhone, it's not like I just buy a phone. It's like my future investment. After a few years, I can still sold it and I can take a pretty decent amount of money from this device. Also from this, also Mac. When I got scammed with that iPhone 6 Plus, even broken, I could sell it from half of the price, but even broken, it was a good investment. It helped me to pay my student loan, so it saved me a lot at that time. Yeah, we live in a poor country and our student loan is very, very cheap. I mean, you get it. When I got in the hardest depression of my life, I bought myself an iPad Pro. I wanna check the experiment if I will buy myself a nice thing, so how would I feel? So now I feel like crap, but I wanna see if after that I will occur my illness, or I don't know how to say it, like I will feel better after I will unbox this and I will start use this thing. I don't know. Maybe, but now I'm start feeling better because after so much time I started to speak in English on the camera. This is for the first time. Okay, I like so much the Apple products. You can't understand how much I love the Apple, because they changed my life. They literally changed my life, because in 2011 when I first started to have a computer. Yeah, thank you, man. When I first time got my computer, so I got to use YouTube, and it doesn't matter. Oh man, it's wow! It's so thick. It's like a piece of metal. Okay. Oh my god, man! Oh, Jim, it looks so sexy. Oh man, yeah, the build quality is amazing. Then what can I say? I don't know. It's not my first time when I'm buying things, but this thing I really wanted so bad. So I feel pretty good. Okay, let's check this how it works. And also, I knew that this is a really good investment, because this thing will be actual for a lot of years. And now I bought myself an iPhone 11 Pro, so let's talk about. The iPad did his job. He really helped me a little bit to cure my depression. It's because I didn't give up. So if I am here and I'm showing you the iPhone, I hope I am feeling better, but I feel that I'm feeling better. Why did I choose to buy the ultimate version? I didn't buy it with cash. I mean, I took it in a debt, in credit, or how you say, I don't know. I took the new color. This is one of the greatest color that I have ever seen. I mean, this color is now getting very popular because it's the color of the life, it's the color of the trees, it's the color of the weed, I mean grass, and it's the color of the dollars. I mean, it's really cool color. And also, if I bought the 512 GB version, it means that I don't have any limits of my content. I can film a lot of videos. I mean, I think the bloggers will truly understand me how much we creative persons are caring about our content that we are making. It's so hard to delete the content that you make forever. I mean, I want to save everything that I shoot in this life. So yeah, it's very unpleasant. It's very unpleasant, that scratch. I don't know how did it appear. I don't know, is this a weakness in the new iPhone or not? I am pretty sure that I made the very right decision, because we are now getting in 2020. So I really want to enter in the new decade with the loaded guns. It's something like virtual gun, you know? We are not living in the simple world anymore. The progress is moving, so you have to be in the present. The new technology, OLED display, it has really the most beautiful, most cooler, most, I don't, it's just amazing. It's just, I just like it. Do I am upset because of this scratch? A little bit, yeah, I am upset, but I know that probably most it's my fault. I can show you right now how my old iPhone 8 Plus looks. It doesn't have anything near like that. It's just so minor scratches, and I loved so much this phone, I mean that phone. I mean, because it was so durable, just I freaking enjoyed it. And now on this iPhone 11 Pro, the battery is alive for a third day in a row. 3 days I didn't charge my iPhone. It's really amazing device. At the end of the day, I am who I am because of Apple company. I mean, I don't know where and how my life would be if I didn't discover the Apple company. I am very grateful. This company teach me that you need to always make the best version of yourself. That's what they do. They always make the best that they can, and that's why I really appreciate that in Apple company. If somehow you find this video interesting, please consider to subscribe. I mean, I am at the really very important moment in my life when I really need your support, because I suffered a lot from depression and I am tired, so I want really to make English videos. So please consider to subscribe, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And I don't know, it's kind of strange. I just sit and I just have something to say and I say that on camera. I hope you find that very interesting. Bye bye.